Here we are at the start of our trip and my first attempt at doing an actual vlog. I was coached by my granddaughter-in-law, so we'll see how this goes. We're standing in our driveway and here's our rig all ready to go. This is our toy hauler. We've got two four-wheelers in there, and this is my red truck that I drive all the time. This is my fourth red Ford truck, and I love them. It's a diesel, and I feel like I have a lot of safety and power on the road. So we are off to Moab, and we will be leaving in just a few minutes. We just have a couple more things to do. Mostly we're going to be talking about the food that we bring while we camp, and I'll show you some shortcuts that I use when camping. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, early. Jim is still in bed, and I came out to sort of check things out. We're camped. We got in late yesterday afternoon, and I had forgotten how much I love Moab. It's hot as blazes here. It was 104 yesterday, but not as hot as home. At home it was 106, and down at my university in St. George, it broke an all-time record. It was 118. So it is very, very hot. I want to show you some of the beautiful cliffs around here and show you one place where we will be riding. And then we're going to go in and fix breakfast in just a little bit when Jim gets up, and I'll show you some of the food. It probably has been 10 years since we've been here, and this is the campground where we usually stay. It's a beautiful little campground about 10 miles outside of Moab, and lovely red cliffs, and the bluff that you see right there is where we're going to be riding tomorrow morning. We love to get clear up on the top of that. It's some beautiful riding. And here are our two four-wheelers. Mine is the yellow one, and Jim's, of course, is the black one. And today is Sunday. We don't ride on Sunday, but tomorrow morning we'll be out and about. So that's about it. Here is the inside of our trailer. I'm in my little kitchen, and it is tiny, tiny, tiny. So I have to be a puzzle maker in order to fit all the pieces that I need to when I'm cooking. So I'm going to switch the camera around now, and I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing. So this is what we have going for breakfast this morning. I brought freeze-dried eggs so that I don't have to carry raw eggs with us. And I have a half a cup of the powder and a half a cup of water in here. It is rehydrating. And then I also brought freeze-dried tricolor peppers along with some freeze-dried onions. And I have those rehydrating right here. And I have a little bit of our homemade bread. I've just made this into buns, and I'm going to be fixing toast in just a moment. Bacon is already going, and I think these are about ready. So I'm going to move you over here to the stove. This little stove where my pans slide all over the place. Bacon is already cooked, and just a little bit of the bacon grease is still left in the pan. All right, it's going. So I'm now going to do this scramble for breakfast. And this makes it so easy to prepare. I do quite a bit, actually, of preparation before we come on the trip, so I don't have to spend a lot of time putting food together. Okay, here we go. In go the eggs. And in go the peppers and onions. And I'm just going to also put a little bit of cheese in here. We don't camp like normal people. You can sure tell that we're a couple of professors. There's Jim over at the far end where each of us has a desk set up, and we have our books and computers all set. So this is about done, and I'm going to then dish it up. I'm going to move the camera over here where our plates are. Toast is done, and I spread a little bit of ghee on the toast. And here come the eggs. me and for Jim. This is of raspberries, blueberries. This is a little bit of coconut yogurt, and then our eggs, toast, and bacon. So we are going to have our breakfast. We just got back from a lovely ride over through Canyonlands, and we're tired, and we've been snacking most of the day, so we're not really hungry, but I am going to prepare a quick meal with our freeze-dried pork shoulder that has been shredded, and I'll show you what that looks like right here. So this is the shredded pork. It's been freeze-dried, and this was, I freeze-dried this after I had cooked it, and as I cooked it, it made some lovely broth. So I'm going to be rehydrating this in the broth and serving it with a little bit of bread, and when I get everything all set up, I'll show you how it looks. So this is a simple, easy, and light supper, which is perfect for what we need right now. I am excited. We are about to leave on our first ride of this trip. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and already pushing 90 degrees, so it's going to be a hot one. But when we get up top, we'll take a picture and show you how high we are. Here's our four-wheelers, ready to go. We always take plenty of water, and I dress in long pants and boots. I have to pretty much stay out of the sun being a redhead. So we're on top of this bluff. I better watch where I'm stepping so I don't go over the edge. Jim has me by the waist. So here we are, way up high. The road looks like a little ribbon below us, and the cars look like little toy cars. We're probably a couple of 1,000 feet. I'm going to step 3 steps closer.
You're here.
So this is as far as he's letting me go. You can see how murky the skies are. All of this haze is from smoke. The west is burning, and we're seeing the results all over our state. But it's beautiful here, and we're having a lovely ride. We are up on top, and as you see, I have a bad case of helmet hair. Jim is in the background. Since this is about food, we always take fig bars with us, so we are stopped for a little snack. So I'm going to turn the phone around. We found this little canyon in some shade where it's lovely, and I'm just going to give you a quick 360. Beautiful red rocks. And here are our machines. Jim just dodged the camera. Onward. I have brought with us a pint of the canned chicken breasts, and some sweet relish. This is some mayo that I put in a smaller jar, a couple of hard-boiled eggs, and then some washed and cleaned celery. So I'm going to make some chicken salad, and it goes really quick because I have advanced prepared some of the stuff. So I'll bring you back when we have it all ready to go. All right, here are the plates. We have a half a lemon, some fresh cherries, fresh strawberries, and some tricolor peppers. This is lettuce from our garden at home. And now I'm going to put some chicken salad on each of these plates, and it turned out really nice. So there's Jim, and here's me. So we're going to sit right here and have our lunch, and then probably take a nice nap. We just got back from a fabulous ride back up on top of the mesa. We had rain last night, so it has cooled things off a bit, and there was just really lots and lots of water in the potholes up top. It was really delightful. Jim loves to go through mud puddles. And so we're back and showered and ready to have a little bit of lunch. Then we're going to drive the truck down to the Needles district of Canyonlands. And that's going to wrap up our trip pretty much. But I'm going to fix us a quick lunch. This is probably the easiest meal that I brought with us. So let's take a look at what we have here. So this is a pint of our pinto beans, and this is a pint of chili mix. So I'm going to combine 2 of these in this pan and then heat that up. And then look what came from our garden. This is an 8-ball zucchini, perfectly round. And so I'm also going to cut it up, and we'll have it along with some fruit. So when I get all of that done, I'll bring you back and show you how everything looks. We are sitting down now ready to eat. There's Jim. Hi, Jim.
Hi, how are you?
So here's our meal. I have also some of our home canned salsa here in case we want more, but there's fruit along this edge, and the zucchini turned out just wonderful. I have a little bit of our home canned ghee on top of it. We'll put salt and pepper on it. And then this is the chili, and it turned out just great. So we're going to enjoy our lunch, and then we're going to take off and go to the Needles district. So I'm just sitting out here at the picnic table reflecting on what a wonderful trip we have had. It has been a great 5 days. We're going to be packing up a little bit tonight and taking off early in the morning. We have a funeral that we need to get to, and so we're cutting things short by a day. But it has just been great being here and sharing with you some of the easy ways that I work to prepare ahead of time, so when we come camping I don't have to spend all the time preparing meals, so that part has been fun. We actually had blue skies today, although you can't tell it from this shot. The rain and wind yesterday cleared out a lot of what had been really smoky and murky skies, and so it has been really quite a lovely day. So we're headed home tomorrow, and I will finish this off and get it posted pretty quickly. Thanks for being a part of my first attempt at blogging. I have a lot to learn. I'm certainly not as good a photographer as Jim is, and we have to do something about our sound, so we're working on that too. So we'll see you next time.